You just got into airsoft or shooting or whatever, and everybody's screaming at you to buy a plate carrier. And you have no clue where to start, so you just buy what looks cool. Wrong move. Here's the actual order to do this in. Most beginners and even some more advanced people in this community pick a plate carrier that they like because it looks cool and then bend their loadout or their strategy even around that plate carrier. To be honest, you should do it backwards on purpose. So figure out what you need first and then go from there. Carrying just 2 plates and 3 mags is a totally different job than what you need to carry on a full 24-hour MilSim game. To make this easy for you, I will split this video into the 3 main archetypes that you see with new players, and then from there you can just see what type of player are you and then pick the plate carrier from there. Starting out with the guy that just wants to play. So if you just want to play airsoft, kind of like speedsofters or casuals, but you still want to play carrier because getting shot in the back or front hurts, and it just gives you more stability when carrying magazines, and obviously because it looks cool, then I would definitely recommend going with a more slick plate carrier, like the name implies, the Ferro Concepts Slickster or the T-REX Arms AC1. Now in my opinion, the T-REX Arms AC1 or in general AC line of plate carriers are superior. However, the Slickster is also really good, and because they're so widespread, there's a lot of good and cheap replicas on AliExpress. The thing that these things do best is be low profile, really light, and just carry a couple mags. With their elastic camera band, they're also really breathable and comfortable. However, they cannot carry heavy loads. Now, if you're just starting out, so you want just a simple and budget kit to just see what you like and then go from there, which is always honestly the right thing to do. But you still want to have the capability to scale up afterwards with adding more stuff to your plate carrier or adding more capabilities to it, then I would recommend the JPC. Now, granted, in my last tier list video, I absolutely dunked on the JPC, but I didn't say it's a bad plate carrier. It's just overrated. But that's also a good thing, because it's so widespread. Again, there are a lot of good and cheap replicas everywhere on the internet, from no-name brands to Amazon Gear to Pewtech, you name it, the store probably had a replica of the JPC somewhere. And most importantly, because it's so widespread, there's a lot of aftermarket stuff you can buy for it, which is in my opinion a huge plus. The good thing about it is that it can be very slick and just very simple, but it can also be scaled up to a more heavyweight carrier, and it's compatible with a lot of different stuff that you can try. Now on paper, the Crye AVS is also really scalable. I made several videos about that linked up here, where you can run it with just the harness, just the cummerbund, or both, and then all sorts of other stuff you can do to it. But if you're especially a beginner or someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of time on kit because, I don't know, you don't have like a YouTube channel about it, then in my opinion it's too complicated. Of course you can just throw it on and go from there, but then the plate sizing and fitment would probably be wrong, or something is uncomfortable. And if you wanted to get it just right, and let me tell you this from my experience, after like 2 years with this plate carrier, it's going to take time and effort to set it up the right way. So in my opinion, don't go with the AVS if you just want to start playing and be scalable. Buy a JPC or FCPC. Now let's say you want to immediately go into MilSim or heavier load-bearing equipment. Well, I would definitely recommend the AVS, right? That's the whole thing that it is famous for. Or also the CPC. Another good load-bearing option could also be the Concepts RV2. But in my opinion, the AVS is the best plate carrier for that use case. If you want more details on the AVS that I had, or in general my experience with the AVS, again, I have videos linked up here and also down below in the description. You can check out later. But here's the thing that most people don't want to admit. You do not need the real thing, like real Crye plate carriers, for airsoft. Number one, nobody will care or even notice on the field. And number two, quality-wise, you're going to be fine with AliExpress or replica stuff. Just fine, especially for airsoft or just shooting on the range. But let's say you want to avoid that financial suicide. Where do you actually buy your kit? Well, there are a million different stores. There's AliExpress, Temu, Taiwan Gun, Amazon, Evike, all of the different stores. But that doesn't really matter. What really matters is to filter out the junk out of all the options that you have. I actually made a whole AliExpress buyer's guide before with all the stores, red flags to watch out for, and general tips when buying replica stuff. I'll link that up here, down below, and also at the end of the video, so definitely go watch that if you want to know more. So that's it. There's no secret best plate carrier for every beginner. No. Figure out what you need and why you need it, and once you have that figured out, all questions will be answered by just that information alone. And if you're just starting out, drop your budget and your requirements down in the comments or in the Discord even, and I bet a lot of people can help you out with finding the right stuff just for you. Anyways, see you on Friday, and LARP.